And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the New York Knicks. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And it's Chicago to start out. Felton against Rose. And we find out a lot about teams at this stage of the year, Greg. It becomes pretty clear where the soft spots are.
Yeah, this is where the general managers earn their keep. There's plenty of time until the trade deadline when there's a clear issue. The GM's got to start working the phones and address it.
6 on the shot clock. Stoudemire kicks to Gallinari. Pulls up. Azubuike, no good. New York comes into this following a loss to the Trailblazers. Granger misses. To the middle. Turioff misses. And so it's Rose bringing it up for Chicago. Granger, a screen on Stoudemire. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game. First one falls for. Second free throw, no good. We play just over a minute here in the first. Azubuike, the pass to Felton. From outside, off the mark.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Rose against Felton. Rose, no good. Stoudemire inside. Granger covering. And it's Gallinari missing.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
They set the pick to the paint. Out to the right wing. Rush dishes to Rose. Granger with the screen for Rose. Tries again, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Rose against Felton. Floats one up. Good. Bulls have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Dang, a screen on Felton. Rose kicks to Dang. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3-point range.
Yeah, you got to run Dang off that 3-point line. He's superb at knocking down the triple thanks to that fast release.
Passes it to Stoudemire.
2 minutes remaining.
It's hauled in by the Bulls. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through emotions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Derrick Rose. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Stoudemire.
A dependable passer. Chandler doesn't just look to score. I mean, he's also good at finding his open teammates.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Granger with the screen for Dragic. Front past the arc. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Felton. He's coming off a 16-point game against Portland.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
And it's Dragic with the ball for the Bulls. Dang, a screen on Gallinari. Here's Dragic from outside. And Turioff pulls it down. Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Azubuike from 11 feet away. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Dragic against Azubuike. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Chandler.
It's just so tough to stay with Dragic in those herky-jerky moves without fouling.
So for the Bulls, Jones checked in for Ryan Hollins. Turkoglu comes in for Luol Deng. And Jones subbed in for Rush. And the pass to Tucker. On Jones. Tucker, the pass to Chandler. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Granger, a screen on Mason. Granger outside. Turkoglu up top, back to Granger. Oh, and the jam by Granger.
And we've seen Turkoglu run a little point forward in the past. Tremendous skill for his size.
And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. They're deep. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Bulls, guys, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Jones sets the pick for Dragic. Kicks it out to Jones. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The Bulls need to get a shot off here.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Pass to Mason. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Posey.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contest.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Gallinari, he's checked in for Sean Williams. And it's Azubuike in for Roger Mason. Here's Chandler, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Hedo Turkoglu.
You know, hard to guard against the length and athleticism of Chandler. I mean, he's good at drawing these fouls.
This is his first free throw of the game. And last season, Greg, 8 teams in the West won 50 or more games. The conference continues to be tough.
The wild, wild West. I mean, what was it? 7 wins separating the 8th seed from the number 1 seed. It's not for the faint of heart.
Posey missed inside.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
And Stoudemire slams it in.
Stoudemire, just excellent timing on these alley-oops. It has that great connection with his teammates. Lob it up, and he'll take care of the rest.
Dragic kicks to Turkoglu. And the Bulls with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Passes to Stoudemire. Banked in off the glass. Stoudemire's got the lead up to 2 now for New York.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
And there's the toughness Dragic needs to show. Able to finish in the face of some very tight defense.
And it's Dragic with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Ryan Hollins, who's checked in for Jones. Deng comes in for James Posey. Rush is checked in for Hedo Turkoglu. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Goran Dragic. Azubuike, the pass to Stoudemire. Here's Turioff. And a miss there on the triple.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Outside Rose. And there's the drive. Deng finds Rose. Deng, a screen on Stoudemire. Back to Deng. And he goes in for the dunk.
just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And that one drops.
This is a center that wants to take jump shots. Amari has major skill for a man of his size.
Dang, a screen on Azubuike. Outside Dang. From downtown, it's rebounded by New York. Gallinari outside. Lays it up off the glass. Gallinari's got his second basket of the night.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. To take a look at the Nets, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And checking out Chicago, they were obviously hoping to start out better. Still, too soon to panic. But lately they've had very little luck and seem to be trending in the wrong direction.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Jones checked in for the Bulls. Granger comes in for Dante Jones. And New York with a change here, too. Felton's checked in. 1:09 left to play here in the half. They set the pick. Puts it up from 12. And Jones pulls it down. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. Jones with the screen on Felton. Here's Rose. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, you know, if you're the defense, that's all you can do. Rose is just a force on the offensive end.
Felton goes in. Chalk up 2 there. Felton's got the lead. Back up to 2 now for the Knicks.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of the slump, but, you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going.
Here's the screen. Here's Felton. Granger with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Granger with the screen for Rose. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Danny Granger.
Excellent piece to have offensively. Stoudemire has that toughness you look for in the score.
And both free throws good for Stoudemire.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. New York ahead. They lead by a bucket. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Amari Stoudemire having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Knicks with the lead. Felton deciding where to go with it. To the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
First in rebounding. And they were ranked 3rd in opponent field goal percentage. We see a lot of teams get lazy at the defensive end, but not this group last season.
And the rebounding you just talked about, night in and night out, they controlled the boards. Nobody could match their energy in that department. Dang, a screen on Felton. Rose attacking and finished off by Rose.
You know, once he starts going downhill, Rose is impossible to stop. He doesn't settle for simple layups. He's throwing that thing down.
Felton with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. It's good. It's a close game here in Chicago. Dang with the screen for Rose. And he drives in.
Boy, Rose is a marvelous athlete who's really good at taking it to the cup. And he's hard to cover because of that.
For Chicago, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Rose.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside, Felton. Tries it from the top of the key. Granger with the rebound. Granger's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And the foul on Rose. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Stoudemire kicks to Felton. Back to Stoudemire. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul on Amari Stoudemire. That is his first foul of the game.
You can count on Stoudemire finding the open man.
Jones checked in for Ryan Hollins.
Raymond Felton, 3.
Felton against Rose. Driving
the
the lane. Oh, and the jam by Rose. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's going to nail me.
Back to Felton. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Outside Dang. Jones with the screen on Felton. Dang attacking. And the rejection by Stoudemire.
And I love the effort on defense from Stoudemire. More than capable of coming up with a big-time block on that play.
And the jam by Stoudemire.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Rose against Felton. Outside Rose. And he lays it straight in. Rose has got 16 points.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Inside. Knocked away. Molinari finds Felton. Granger against Stoudemire. Goes up from the top of the key. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Stoudemire, such an explosive scorer at his position.
Felton against Rose. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. That one goes. Count it. Rose has got 12 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. A new lineup here for the Bulls. Then for the Knicks, Williams, he's checked in for Turiaf. And Wilson Chandler's subbed in for Stoudemire. Felton against Dragic. Williams sets a screen for Felton. He dishes it to Chandler. The kick out to Williams. There's Abuki, the pass to Felton. Off target from outside. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Right side, Dragic. Here's Posey. That one wide left.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Williams for three. Posey with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dragic with a wide open look. Off target with his three. New York trailing. Here's Gallinari. And the layup's good off the glass. Gallinari's got 6.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Outside Dragic. Launches it. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Knicks lead. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Turkoglu, a screen on Mason. Turkoglu up top. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Jones sets the pick for Rose. Turkoglu outside. And it's Rose penetrating. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
When Rose is attacking, guys, I mean, the defense has to act. He puts them on their heels.
And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
And the foul against Hedo Turkoglu. That's foul number 2 for him. Goran Dragic is checked in for the Bulls.
Team foul. Checking into the lineup for your Bulls, number 2.
Bulls on D. They lead by 1. And the foul on Rose. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Bulls with some changes. Asik comes in for Jones. And Thomas subbed in for Derrick Rose. Chandler dishes to Curry. And the shot goes in. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Thomas a screen on Chandler. Here's Jones. There's the drive. Misses from short range. The Knicks shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
To the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
There's Dragic with the 3.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Turioff, he's checked in for Curry. Gallinari comes in for Sean Williams. Helena Azubuike checks in for Chandler. It's Felton in for Roger Mason. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Thank you, David. Rush the pass to Granger.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Rose. There's the dish to Dang. Now the feed to Hollins.
Ronny Turioff, such an energetic player. Excellent defense there.
Off with the layup.
Second team foul. Chicago foul.
New York leading by 3.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside, Felton. Pass to Gallinari. Here's Stoudemire, and the jam by Stoudemire.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Rose kicks to Granger. The pass to Hollins. Felton against Dang. Into the lane, and the layup falls.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
For your Lavables. Come on, fans. Come on, Chicago.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And here is Felton.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
With a floater. The shot will not fall.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Dang is screen on Felton. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he's got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Felton the pass to Stoudemire. Stolen by Granger. And now Rose on the floor all by himself. They now take the lead. Rose has got 18 points just in the second half.
Hey, guys, we know Rose has drilled big shots before. Let's add another one to the highlight reel.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the jam by Stoudemire.
No big deal for Stoudemire. That veteran heartbeat.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Chicago. Granger is screen on Felton. Rose passes to Granger. And the slam dunk by Granger. Time running low, guys, and somebody's got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Felton the pass to Stoudemire. Felton kicks to Stoudemire. Back to Felton. Just 5 to shoot. Unloads from 13. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Granger is screen on Felton. Kicks it out to Granger, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Huge turnover. At really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
New York takes timeout. They're behind by 1. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Stoudemire. Stoudemire drawing the double team. And here's Felton from the arc. Nails the tray.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
The kick out to Dang. It's up a 3. Misses the tray. That's tipped. And the foul on Rose. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
New York calls timeout. They're leading by 2. 3 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Gallinari finds Felton, and now they decide to foul intentionally. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
Classic move, sending the big man to the line late in the game. Stoudemire just has to focus and make him pay for it.
And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Obviously, the 3 would tie it. They have to make one extra pass to get a better shot. I think they might have a chance, just enough time to do that.
There's Rose with the 3. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So a close game sees New York take this one.
Out to support your team.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. GA, here we go. Buckle up. These two teams really like to push the pace.
And they really make their living, Kevin, in transition, pushing the ball up the floor. These teams weren't built to bruise you up inside. They were constructed to play with speed and explosiveness.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive.
Steps back and shoots. And that comes off the assist by Pierce. Rondo's got his second basket of the game. Rondo against Rose. Outside Dang. Right side Rose. Shot clock at 5. The pass to Granger. Fires for 3. O'Neal with the rebound. Here's Rondo. 8 points his last outing. And the foul on Rose. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, the Bulls. And the basket by Pierce.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Kicks it out to Granger. Hollins passes to Deng. There's the screen. The feed to Hollins. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Nice timing on that rejection from Shaq, demonstrating why. You got to take him seriously as a defensive player when he's lurking near the bucket inside.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Bulls have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Rose passes to Rush. The rebound by Garnett.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
And the foul on Rose. It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. And it's Chicago to start out. Now Rose. Dang, a screen on Rondo. Here's Rose. Basket counts. At this early stage of the season, Greg, it seems like a lot of coaches hold back a little bit. What do you think?
Well, you don't want to show all your cards right away. And this is a good time to try some different things, save your go-to strategies, and also just experiment with different lineups.
Now the Bulls with it. Here's Granger. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Rondo finds Garnett. To the inside. Oh, the jam by O'Neal!
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Now here's Rose. Over to the left wing. Here's Rush, defended by Allen. 6 to shoot. Rose kicks to Granger. Again, Chicago.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
And it's Garnett at the elbow. With some arc, and Rondo with the lay-in.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Now here's Rose. His last outing, he had 24 points. Finished off by Rose.
Well, decision-making is something Rose is really good at. Excellent at reading the defense and then exploiting the pick and roll.
Here's Rondo. Steps back and fires. And it's Chicago with the rebound. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Live by the three, die by the three. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Shaq's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 4. Rose in the post. Pierce on him. And it's Rose missing. And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Celtics. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
Yeah, guys, they feel like they're the better team. The standings would agree with that. And I look for them to assert that with their play tonight.
I tell you what, Rondo will get physical down low in that post. He is not going to back down from anybody.
Kicks it out to Granger. This one for 3. The rebound by Pierce. For Boston, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Brandon Rush gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Bulls making a switch here. Dragic has checked in.
Number 2.
1:41 left in the first quarter of the game.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Holland. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Pretty consistent defender as well.
Now here's Rondo. Outside, Pierce. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. It's all knotted up.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Here's Granger. In the loss to the Knicks the other night, definitely not himself. And again, no good by Chicago. Celtics have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. The drive by Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
Far from just a shooter, Allen is skilled at navigating his way all the way to the rack, too.
Dragic taking his time here. They set the screen. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. O'Neal a screen on Granger. Pierce attacking, and it's Pierce with the jam!
Pierce out there running the show. Makes the call and then creates a nice opening.
Tang with the screen for Dragic. Down low. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Rondo, bounce pass. Pierce. It doesn't go for him. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. The Bulls lead by 1. The second quarter coming up. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Turkoglu is screen on Robinson. Turkoglu outside. This is it to Granger. Back to Turkoglu. Dragic with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. 3-pointer. Granger. O'Neal with the rebound. The Celtics with the lead. Allen passes to Robinson. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Turkoglu. He has yet to score, and that one drops for him.
Yeah, and this team looks for Turkoglu to score, especially when he gets a good look inside.
And there's the pass to O'Neal. Left side, Pierce shoots the three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Rangers got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint, here's Jones, and Jones slams it in.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here is O'Neal. It's Pierce on the wing. 5 on the clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Hedo Turkoglu. GA, this is a tough one. Last year's Finals MVP, Kobe Bryant. Last year's regular season MVP, LeBron James. Who would you rather have?
Come on, you're really putting me on the spot here. Right now, I mean, Kobe has 5 rings. So LeBron still has to prove he can win a title. I think he will, but we've got to give Bron some time.
Posey, no luck. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Celtics. They'll take on the Thunder at Paycom Center after this one. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. Outside Dragic. Jones sets the pick for Dragic. Here's Posey. Pierce covering. Pass to Dragic. Turkoglu setting the pick for Dragic. Pulls it from 20, and Turkoglu gets it to go. The assist from Dragic. Turkoglu's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And not a shot you see often from Turkoglu, showing off his skills there.
It's Pierce with the drive, and it's in there. Pierce has got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Dragic kicks to Posey. No good with the triple. For Boston, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the 2nd quarter. 1:37 left now here in the 2nd. And it's James Posey with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Turkoglu is screen on run. Turkoglu passes to Dragic. Dishes it to Posey. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Allen, how he performed last season. Put up about 16 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. The game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, the scoring turns the tide.
Now Garnett, after the missed 3 from Goran Dragic. It's Pierce on the wing. He has 7. Rondo wide open, and that comes off the assist by Pierce. Rondo's got the lead up to 3 now for Boston. Bulls shooting 38% in the 2nd quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Dragic kicks to Dang. And again, Chicago, no good. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this 2nd quarter so far. It's Allen on the wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pierce feeling it out a bit. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside Dragic. In the corner, Granger with it. Got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
You know, when Rondo puts this kind of effort into his defensive play, that really gives the entire team a nice jolt. With that block shot, pretty good work by Rondo.
And a close game. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Rajon Rondo with the strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The 19-foot shot, jump shot is good. Rondo's got the first bucket of the third here for Boston.
Rondo's smarts is well documented. His IQ is so high. He takes good shots and usually makes all the right plays.
Now here's Rose.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Rondo looking over the floor. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Rondo. And the Celtics lead by 5.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow. It's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Rondo passes to O'Neal. Outside, Pierce. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Rondo against Rose. To the middle. Collins can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the foul on Rose.
Timeout, timeout.
That's his first foul. And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Celtics. Here they come. It's entertainment.
Omer Ashe, he's checked in for the Bulls. Thomas comes in for Danny Granger. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Outside, Pierce. Driving inside. O'Neal inside. Ashe defending. Misses from close range. Bulls trail by 3. Rose kicks to Rush. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 4th assist in this one. Rondo passes to Garnett. Back to Rondo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Rondo's got 11 points.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Outside Rose. Tang with the screen for Rose. And the dunk by Rose.
You know, once he starts going downhill, Rose is impossible to stop. He doesn't settle for simple layups. He's throwing that thing down.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Rondo kicks to O'Neal. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Garnett outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Rondo against Rose. 5 to shoot. Tries it from 19. Rondo's shot is off.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Rose attacking and finished off by Rose.
Guys, how about the ball handling by Rose there? Showing you a little bit of the back to the future Rose with those moves.
Rondo kicks to Garnett. Here's down low. He's covered by Dang. Rondo softly drops in the floater. Rondo's got 6 here in this quarter.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Rondo against Rose. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Boston making some changes. Jermaine O'Neal's checked in for Shaq. Robinson is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Chicago making some changes. Now here's Dragic. Jones with the screen on Robinson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
Robinson against Dragic. Outside Robinson. Left side Pierce. Over Posey. The shot by Pierce, no good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Turkoglu is screen on Garnett. Dragic the pass to Turkoglu. That's it, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 4 assists now tonight.
A big guy with great range. The defense can't let Turkoglu find his spots at the arc.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Pierce. Turkoglu grabs the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Outside Robinson. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Bulls leading by 6. Rose with the ball. Dragic a screen on Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Rose.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
James Posey's checked in for Derrick Rose. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. To the paint, here's Jones. He kicks to Posey. Pierce against Dragic. Turkoglu right side. Bulls moving the ball around. Dragic the pass to Jones. Jones sets the pick for Dragic. Connects from 3-point range. Dragic has got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Garnett. It's good on the putback.
Kevin Garnett doing a nice job using those long arms of his to snag missed shots.
Jones with the screen on Robinson. Dragic dishes to Jones, and the call will be against Kevin Garnett. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. O'Neal's checked in for the Celtics. Rondo comes in for Robinson. Celtics on D. Jones with the screen on Rondo. Dragic the pass to Jones. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic.
The assist.
And the Bulls lead by 11.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Rondo. Plenty of space. And it's James Posey with the rebound.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Turkoglu setting the pick for Dragic. Turkoglu kicks to Dragic. Back to Turkoglu. Pass to Dragic. Just 4 to shoot. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo. So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
On the court.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Rose, no good. Celtics trail by 11. Allen surveying the D. It's Garnett on the wing. Allen kicks to Pierce. Clock at 6. Collins with the block, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Now here's Rose, following the miss by Paul Pierce.
When Rose is attacking, guys, I mean, the defense has to act. He puts them on their heels.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Bulls.
And so he hits both. Well, for the Celtics, this one not looking good. Pierce up top. He's covered by Dang. Pierce, the pass to Garnett. Outside, Pierce. Garnett with the screen for Pierce. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Not backing up or backing down. Pierce knows he's got to keep going after his shot when the defense is trying to be tight on him.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Ranger with the screen for Rose. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Shaq's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lob pass to Garnett. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Kevin Garnett's teammates trust him to throw it down. That's why they lob it his way with confidence.
Rose kicks to Dang. Passes it to Rose. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9.
You know what? We've recently been able to watch them different roles here. I mean, a better, more efficient, more confident player. Man, I love seeing that.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 10. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston Road Celtics Entertainment. Give a big round of applause for Celtics.
Here's Garnett over Granger, and Garnett gets it to go on the assist by Shaq.
There's that silky smooth jumper of Garnett's. Nice elevation, and the height of the release point makes that a reliable mid-range look.
Now here's Rose. Outside Dan. Granger outside. 5 to shoot. There's the pick. Rose with the ball. Guarded now by Shaq. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
Fate looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
Dragic against Robinson. Hasek the screen for Dragic. Fires top of the key. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. Moments away, it'll be the Denver Nuggets going up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Rose against Billups. Left side Rose. Granger passes to Dang. Granger with the screen for Dang. Back to Granger. Shot clock at 6. Chicago needs to get a shot off. Dang can't get it to go. Billups with the ball. Outside Anthony. Clark still so early in the season, but already we're getting a sense of who the real power teams might be.
Yeah, that's true. But there's also those teams that are lurking in the shadows a bit. For some teams, it can take a while for the pieces to fall in place. I like to keep an eye on those teams that are sleepers, if you will.
Granger misses. And it's Anthony with the ball for Denver. Billups passes to Smith. Nene down low. He's covered by Rose. Out to Anthony. From deep. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And tough rebound, and he went back in for the basket. Anderson showing that extra effort.
Outside Rose. Pass to Granger. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Dang can't get it to go.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Smith. Anderson's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, the dish from Smith. Great basketball play by JR.
Rose kicks to Rush from outside the arc. Rebounded by Anderson.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Inside, Nene, and slam dunk by Nene.
And not who you'd expect the high pass to come from, but how about the instincts there by Anderson?
Dang, a screen on Billups. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the line for him here.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it.
And he sinks the second.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
Billups inside the line. Rebound by the Bulls. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
And Rose wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer, no good. Denver leading by 5. Billups passes to Anthony. Nene setting the pick for Anthony. It's Nene, high post. Over Granger. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Anthony wanted to see that play finish the right way. Good job on the offensive glass.
Dang, a screen on Billups. And it's Rose penetrating. Dang kicks to Rush. Pass to Rose. Granger with the screen for Rose.
Oh, my goodness! That was special. Tell you what, Rose can get flashy with the best of them.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season.
I like this matchup for them. Not a cakewalk, not going to be easy, but they clearly have the advantage.
Chicago ends up going with the new group. Denver also making some changes. Al Harrington's checked in for Anthony. Flalo comes in for J.R. Smith. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Chauncey Billups. Now here's Lawson. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable.
Looking agile there in the pick and roll. Anderson, great job capitalizing on that finish.
Up top, Dermanenko. The kick out to Dragic. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. And here's Turkoglu for 3. The rebound by Anderson.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
It's stolen by Jones. Thomas, a screen on Lawson. Here's Dragic. Al Harrington grabs the board. The Nuggets leading by 7. Afflalo with it. Jones covering. Afflalo, that's good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
24 seconds left to play here in the first. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
There's the pick. Back to Dermanenko. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And it's Dragic with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
6 seconds left in the first quarter.
Martin, Carmelo Anthony.
And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Denver, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. There. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from Rose.
Guys, how about the ball handling by Rose there? Showing you a little bit of the back-to-the-future Rose with those moves.
Now here's Afflalo. His last outing, he had 8 points. No good from Lawson. Rose surveying the D. Posey. Sweet move. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Derrick Rose.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Martin with the screen for Anthony. To the inside. And it's Martin missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Rose passes to Posey. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent in finding his teammates.
Rose against Lawson. Martin with a screen on Rose. Unloads from 9. It's tipped. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Dermanenko. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Nuggets. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Lets it go from 14. And another miss by Denver. Bulls trail by 3. Down low. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. To the wing right side. To the paint. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Harrington. All alone. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Anthony's such a great scorer. Really skilled at being able to get to his spots, which makes him dangerous in transition.
And the foul called on Kenyon Martin. That is his first foul of the game. While the Orlando Magic, Greg, this season finally moving into their new arena, the Amway Center. What do you think?
Kevin, I got to tell you, it's incredible. You know, to see all the new technology, the huge displays, an exciting new home for one of the league's more talented teams.
Luol Deng is checked in for Chicago. Rush comes in for Goran Dragic. The Nuggets leading by 3. Lawson the pass to Carmelo. Lawson outside. A floater, and it's good on the way up.
How about that wonderful floater he has? Showing off an exquisite touch.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's a good screen. Pass to Dermanenko. Here's Rose. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And he comes up with the deuce. Lawson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Bulls trail by 5. Outside Rose. Outside Deng. Out to the right wing. Deng a screen on Billups. Rush the pass to Deng. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Anthony. Billups kicks to Lawson. Lobs it up for Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Oh, great communication there. Setting Anthony up beautifully for the big-time finish.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against Dallas.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Ryan Hollins, he's checked in for the Bulls. Granger comes in for James Posey. The Nuggets also changing it up. Anderson, he's checked in for Martin. And it's Nene in for Ty Lawson.
And that's the type of challenge Anthony presents to the defense. Sometimes they are just forced to foul.
The Nuggets shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
The Nuggets leading by 5. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Anthony against Dang. Anthony can't hit. Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Granger misses. Now Billups. He dishes it to Carmelo. Here's Anderson. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anderson's got 8 points.
And that's leadership right there. Anthony wanting to work the rock over to an open teammate.
And so it's Denver headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Rose against Billups. Smith outside. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. In the corner, Rush with it. Dang finds Rose. Granger, a screen on Anthony. Granger with the ball. The kick out to Dang. Shot clock at 5. A 3 ball. Granger misses. The Nuggets leading by 7. Smith the pass to Billups. Here's Anthony. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Shoots from 12. No good that time. The Bulls shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. On the wing, Granger. Back to Rose. They set the pick. With the drive, and Rose throws it down.
Boy, this is peak Rose at his best, an attacking, slashing guard who breaks down the defense easily.
Denver calls timeout. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him. Bobs it up for Anthony. It's stolen by Dang. Here's Rose, and Rose throws it down.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
Nene with the screen on Rose. Billups kicks to Nene. Back to Billups. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Dang with the screen for Rose. Now the pass to Dang. Rose against Billups. Rose attacking. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Smith kicks to Nene. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Anthony from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. And it's an 8-point Nugget lead.
Quick thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
Rose dishes to Granger. Back to Rose. Granger is screen on Billups. Kicks it out to Granger. 6 on the shot clock. Rose passes to Hollins. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Tuesday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana. And then on Thursday, they'll head back home to take on the Los Angeles Lakers. Goran Dragic is checked in for Derrick Rose. And Denver with a change here too. Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Here's Nene. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And it's Dragic with the ball for Chicago. 8-point game. Right side, Dang. Granger with the screen for Dang. Pass to Granger. Granger, a screen on Nene. Dang kicks to Granger. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Granger's got 5.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lawson.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Luolde. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 17 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Dermonenko misses. The Nuggets leading by 6. Billups passes to Lawson. Inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Muscle Nene brings on both ends. Man, he knows how to use it, too. A guy you don't want to fool around with at all.
And both free throws good for Nene. Well, Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. There's a screen. Here's Dragic. Denver grabs the miss.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Lawson surveying the D. Puts it up. And again, Denver no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Lawson's against Dragic. Granger is screen on Lawson. Outside Dragic. Launches a 3. Kenyon Martin comes up with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 8. And Lawson with the drive. Count that one. 6 points for him.
Boy, I like how Chauncey Billups looks to share the ball. He's a sturdy point guard with a great feel for when his guys are open.
Pass to Dermonenko. That's 3 pointers off the mark. Now here is Smith. He kicks it to Martin. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Oh, he gets it to go. Wow, it counts.
Oh, incredible buzzer beater there, guys. This crowd is going wild.
And so it's Denver ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action in just a minute. fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Rose. They set the screen. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Well, you know, if you're the defense, that's all you can do. Rose is just a force on the offensive end.
Passes it to Harrington. Cutting the screen. The 10-footer. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Rose against Watson. Rose attacking. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
You know, you can't let Rose get this close because when you do, he's going to cook you.
There's the pass to Harrington. Watson from outside. Jermenko with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen. Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Rose with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up.
Boy, he's experienced at running screen and rolls, isn't he, guys? I mean, Rose is a pro at picking the defense apart in pick and roll situations.
Denver calls timeout. Big group substitution here for Denver. Anderson, he's checked in for Martin. Nene comes in for Al Harrington. Smith checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And Chauncey Billups has subbed in for Ty Lawson. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in with what George Karl was saying to his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Granger, a screen on Billups. Rose kicks to Granger. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
When Rose is attacking, guys, I mean, the defense has to act. He puts them on their heels.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort. Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
And here's Smith. Outside, Billups. A floater. And it's Deng with the rebound. Deng's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Rose attacking.
Boy, Rose is a marvelous athlete. He's really good at taking it to the cup. And he's hard to cover because of that.
The free throw drops for Rose. Rose hits them both. Here's Billups. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Nene, right side. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Rose.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Deng, a screen on Billups. Rose passes to Deng. Billups against Rose. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. J.R. Smith picks one up.
Boy, Rose plays with an angry physicality, which is really hard to match up against.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. That one drops. He ties it up.
tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
To the inside. It's stolen by Dang. And it's Rose penetrating and finished off by Rose.
Hey, guys, we know Rose has drilled big shots before. Just add another one to the highlight reel.
Anthony against Dang. Anthony down low. The feed now to Smith. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Renee setting the pick for Billups. A three-pointer off the mark. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 16-5 run here. Here's Rose. Good. Nice job down low. Rose has got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls.
And how about the clever move by Rose? He somehow manages to get around the contact and finish.
Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Anthony drives in. Billups. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
And this is how you know Billups is a leader. He's ready to take that shot when you need it.
Granger, screen on Billups. Rose kicks to Granger. With the teardrop, it drops. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Anthony against Dang. Outside Anthony. Renee with the screen on Dang. Here's Anthony. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Luol Deng.
And what you like about Anthony, he's always been clutch, dating all the way back to college.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Huge free throws there. Now they've got the lead.
Rose with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Deng kicks to Rose. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Right now, it's really tough to stop Rose.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. It's tied at 47. 19 seconds left in the game. Throws it up high. Yes!
And there's that incredible athleticism. Smith going up with confidence on these alley-oops.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
Nobody near Granger. No good from three-point territory. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Golden State Warriors going up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Back to Rose. Granger, a screen on Curry. Here's Rose, and finished off by Rose.
Boy, this is peak Rose at his best, an attacking, slashing guard who breaks down the defense easily.
Now Ellis. Over to the wing. To the middle. Right, the pass to Ellis. Sinks the triple. Clark, some players are notoriously fast starters. Some take time to settle in. Which camp did you fall into?
Kevin, I was a fairly quick starter. Training camp in the preseason was an opportunity, if I wasn't hurt, to really get ready for the start of the regular season. So I tried to jump out of the gates quickly, and in my short career, I did that.
First quarter, just over a minute played. No good from Carney. Rose with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Rush. Three-pointer. And Wright pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Ellis. The pass to Carney. Clock at 6. Outside Curry. Puts up a deep three. And Hollins pulls it down. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Knicks in New York. Left side Rose. Passes to Hollins. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Ellis dishes to Carney. Rush with the steal. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way.
Rose excels at driving and controlling his body in the air. A unique blend of power and athleticism.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Ellis, the pass to Carney. Curry on the wing. Out to the wing. Beyond the arc. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Rose against Ellis. And the dunk by Rose.
Well, decision-making is something Rose is really good at. Excellent at reading the defense and then exploiting the pick and roll.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at the Magic. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And checking out Chicago, they've started out slow. It's not for a lack of want to. It's just the way the roster is composed. They have as many questions on that roster as they have answers.
Now Rose, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And there it is for him. Rose has got 8.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Here's Curry with the 3. Drills it from outside.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Outside Rose. There's 1:26 left in the first. Rush finds Rose. Now Rush. No scoring in this one. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Ellis surveying the D. This is to Curry. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. And it's a tie ball game.
Well, that's a really solid decision by Ellis to throw the ball over to the open teammate, showing off his unselfishness there.
Granger, a screen on Curry. Rose kicks to Rush. Pass to Dang. There's 45 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. It gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls. Granger, a screen on Curry. Curry against Rose. The kick out to Dang to the left side wing. Rush from outside. And it's Radmanovich with the rebound. Ellis outside. Puts up a deep three. That one misses.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in Mormon.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And was maybe a step out of his range.
It's all. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. And we'll see what happens here in the second. And, guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
To the inside. A three. Warriors with the rebound. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 19-point game against New York. There's the triple. And it's James Posey with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And Rose throws it down.
Guys, how about the ball handling by Rozier? Showing you a little bit of the back-to-the-future Rose with those moves.
Pass to Bell. The three. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Bell's got his first 3 points of the game. Rose surveying the D. To the wing on the left. Turkoglu setting the pick for Rose. And Rose throws it down hard.
Tell you what, Rose can get flashy with the best of them.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Curry passes to Turner. Wants to get it to Lynn and does. Over Jones. Dermanenko with the rebound. Chicago leading. Here's Rose. Here he goes. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's Lynn. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Knicks in New York.
Yeah, but I like how he... Defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
They set the pick. Pass to Dermanenko. The layup off target. Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Curry passes to Turner. Yep, that one goes. Turner's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors. And the NBA hosting games overseas as far back Clark is 1978. Always exhibition contests, but do you think we will see a regular season game played abroad?
That's what I'm hearing, and it could be as soon as next season, Kevin. The game is global, and we know the league is desiring to get games played elsewhere outside of the United States. It certainly adds to the excitement and drama of the league, so I think it happens.
Changes for Chicago. Danny Granger is checked in for Turkoglu. And it's Dragic in for Rose. Warriors have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Lin the pass to Radmanovic. The dish to Wright. He kicks it to Lin. 6 on the shot clock. There's the pick from 20 feet out. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Radmanovic knows how to generate offense and manufacture points, that's for sure.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Chicago.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Now, here's Dermanenko. Hasn't made one yet. Here's the floater. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And that one, good.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Dragic. Here's the screen. And it's Granger penetrating. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Jeremy Lin.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Now here's Ellis. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Knicks in New York.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He's off on the first. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Rose against Wright, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And that's just strong, tough action from Rose there. Staying in control and getting the job done with authority.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances.
Ellis outside. Drilled from 11 feet out. Ellis has got 5.
Just a really nice touch that time from Ellis. I mean, when he's in rhythm now, he's going to make that shot all game long.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to speed the process with the Replay Review Center and Secaucus queuing up the footage for the officials.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And the pass to Carney. Right with a screen on Deng. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Danny Granger. At this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. Number 5, the Warriors.
I tell you what, if you had to pick one stat, at least on the offensive side of the ball, that benefits your team, this is it. I mean, when you're amongst the league leaders in assists, you're doing a lot of good things. Not just making shots, but you're moving your teammates and you're moving the basketball.
Here's Rush. Scoreless thus far. Feeds to Deng. Rose against Curry. Rose goes in, and the dunk by Rose.
You know, once he starts going downhill, Rose is impossible to stop. He doesn't settle for simple layups. He's throwing that thing down.
And Zoelos will bring it up for Golden State. It's a 1-point game. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Passes it to Curry. The shot from 20 feet away, and he drops that one in. Curry's got 7 points in the game. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Deng with the screen for Rose. And that one is hammered home.
Well, he's experienced at running screen and rolls, isn't he, guys? I mean, Rose is a pro at picking the defense apart in pick and roll situations.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They trail by 1. On its way from Curry for 2, and the rebound goes to Danny Granger. Granger's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Deng, and stolen by Wright. Curry with it. He's picked up by Deng. Here is Carney. It's Ellis on the wing. 5 on the clock. Bogdanovic. Collins with the block. Now here's Rose. The fast break opportunity. And finished off by Rose.
Boy, he's an absolute blur. Derrick Rose. Cat-like quickness.
Warriors trail by 3. Timeout called the Warriors.
You know, he could see his squad was losing momentum, losing steam. Smart timeout to let them catch their breath and reset.
And the Bulls making a change here.
Now, let's see some numbers here on Steph Curry. Last year, getting it done. He averaged about 17 points a game. 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Luol Deng.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Dragic kicks to Turkoglu. Here's Deng, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Deng brings a lot to the table. I mean, a terrific defender, and he's very reliable as a scorer at all 3 levels.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for the Warriors. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Warriors trail by 5. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Radmanovic dishes to Wright. Teardrop shot, and it's good on the way in. Wright's got his first points of the night.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Deng attacking. Good work there as it goes. Deng's got the lead, back up to 5 now for Chicago.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And now,
James Posey's checked in for Chicago. Jones comes in for Brandon Rush. Warriors trail by 5. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. At the elbow, it's Ellis. Good D by Jones.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. A moment now to check out some numbers for him. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
the line for Chicago.
He misses the free throw. And the Warriors with some changes. Turner's checked in for Radmanovic. And Charlie Bell subbed in for Rodney Carter. And the second free throw, good. So it's the Warriors now. 6-point game. Pass to Bell. Outside, Lin. The pass to McCloud. And it's Chicago with the rebound. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Dragic. Up top, Dermanenko. Turner with the steal. And here's Bell. For 3. Posey with the rebound. Chicago leading by 6. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lets a floater go, and it's Lin with the rebound. Passes it to Bell. On the wing, Ellis. Fires from 14. Unable to get that one. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Chicago. They lead by 6. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a... We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Bulls. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Giles checked in for Terry. Pass to Curry. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players. It'll be a jump ball.
Here's Rush. Warriors with the rebound.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
There's the screen. Off target from three-point range.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
You didn't think Rose would back down from some contact now, did you guys? Playing with a high level of intensity.
Warriors trail by 8. Curry with it. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Curry gets inside and lays it in. Here's Rush. Outside Rose. Dang, a screen on Curry. To the paint. And there's Dang. That's good on the assist by Rose. Dang's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Curry. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Rose gets the bucket.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Timeout called the Warriors. Jones checked in for the Bulls. Golden State also making some changes. Admonovich is checked in for Bell. Rodney Carney comes in for Giles. And it's Ellis in for Curry. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed the team. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And it's time for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors gave us some information. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. This is certainly not the way they wanted to begin the season. I guess it's never too early to start tinkering with the lineup. Guys?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
The Bulls leading by 6. Dang, a screen on Lynn. Rose kicks to Rush. 6 to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Rush has got his first 2 points of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They trail by 8. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. And the Warriors making a change here. Lights checked in. We've got 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Granger. Rose with the ball. And it's Lynn picking him up. Rush from outside. The kick out to Rose. Dang, a screen on right. Rose drives to the hoop. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Ellis. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Carney. Ellis outside. Shot clock at 6. Yep, that one goes in there.
Hey, whenever the game is close, this team is going to turn to Monte Ellis. He's a big-time shot maker and performer who always, most of the time anyway, delivers in the clutch.
Outside Rose. Driving in. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Carney.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Ellis with it. And Granger picks him up defensively. got it. And now they trail by just 4.
Ellis demanding the ball in a big moment is just doing his thing out there. Looks comfortable the tighter the game is.
The Bulls making a switch here. Hollins is checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Curry's checked in for Jeremy Lin. And so they foul intentionally. He gets the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. That's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 6. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Carney the pass to Curry. Wright sets a screen for Curry. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 8. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Curry from deep three-point land. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so the Bulls now can just hold on to the ball. Granger, a screen on Curry. Here's Rose. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And how about the clever move by Rose? He somehow manages to get around the contact and finish. And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Washington Wizards going up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. Now here's Wall. Coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. And the basket by Blatche. And coming into this matchup tonight, GA, the second consecutive game between these two teams.
And I'll be interested if we see a similar type of game compared to the first one, or if this one will be completely different. You just never know what's going to happen on any given night.
Now here's Wall after the miss by Luol Deng. Right side, Wall. Rush grabs the miss. Rose against Wall. Rose kicks to Granger. Back to Rose. Granger with the screen for Rose. Clock at 6. Granger, a screen on Booker. Rose. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, this is peak Rose at his best.